Okay guys, so hey, it's Thursday morning, about 9:45. I'm here at the Oakley, North Little Rock yard, waiting in line to get a trailer washout. You know, I drove here empty from that delivery yesterday down in Fairfield, Alabama, and I'm picking up just a few miles from here at the 3M plant some roofing granules that goes to the Atlas Roofing Company in Meridian, Mississippi. So there's a shot. They got a 3-bay washing operation here. This fella's getting a truck wash and a trailer wash out. Then there's another bay here, and then there's that third bay over there is for I think hopper bottoms only. But while I've been waiting here, I've been here about 20-25 minutes. I replaced this marker light on the trailer. It's a little different than the one, you know, the one that was in there was like this. And only, when I stopped earlier, I noticed that only about 4 of these little interior lights were working. So while I was waiting here, I replaced this. Pretty simple. You know, when you get out of orientation class here at Oakley, they give you a sack full of parts, things that you might need, spare lights, bungees, stuff like that. So I used one of them today. So anyway, that's what's up. I've been instructed somewhere along the trip before I get loaded with roofing granules to get a trailer washout, because now I've only hauled roofing granules once before, and I did not pick up at this 3M plant. I picked up, gosh, it was up in Michigan, I think. But anyway, they're kind of particular about that, you know, with the load getting contaminated. They're real specific about that. They want the trailer clean and no contamination, no other products or different colored roofing granules or anything foreign in the load. So that's what we're doing, getting the trailer washout, and then we'll be heading across the river about 5 miles from here, 8 miles from here, something like that, to get loaded. And anyway, that's what we're doing. Okay guys, so I'm inside the wash bay getting my trailer washed. I really only needed a inside of the trailer washout, but when you bring your trailer in here, they pretty much always want to wash the exterior of the trailer too. So they don't want you leaving here with a dirty trailer. So you can see they're spraying down the exterior of the trailer, and there's a guy inside the trailer doing the washout. So should be done in a few minutes, because I got to go get this load. Okay guys, so I'm here at the 3M plant picking up my first load of roofing granules from here. I've checked in. They got a little check-in booth over there. Their scale does not work though, I'll tell you. And I had another driver tell me this before I got here, but their scale is probably a good 4,000 or 5,000 pounds off. They had me my empty weight when I drove on the scale at like 27,000 pounds, when I know good and well I'm probably 31.5. But anyway, after you check in, the guy told me just to park in the lot like everybody else is. You can see there's probably about 10 trucks here waiting, and there's a truck that just got loaded. They have a loading bay over there and a loading bay over there. But he said to monitor channel CB channel 20, and they'll call you when ready. All right folks, hey, it's Friday morning, and I've had a change of plans. You know, after being at the 3M roofing granule plant there in Little Rock, I got there about 11 a.m. yesterday, and waited there all night And then after Joey, my dispatcher, came in this morning, realized I was still there, he canceled the order because I guess he got word that they were having problems there with loading, and he canceled the order and gave me another order picking up here at Simcoa, getting a load of bauxite. This is the first load I ever got when I was in my training week with Oakley. And so it's about a little after 8 a.m. As you can see, I'm just entering. This is going to be a muddy place, at least it usually is. We're getting a load of bauxite that goes up to, I forget the name of the place, but it's in Kearneysville, West Virginia. So it's a good trip, and he said I could deliver it Monday or Tuesday, whatever works. So I'll probably leave out Sunday, try to get it delivered Monday sometime. So yeah, that was kind of a, and you know, because they took that job away from me, I won't have detention pay, but Joey said he would, you know, for me to go ahead and send the form in to him, that he would get me taken care of. Because, you know, I was there for, golly, like 20 hours or something. Yeah, big waste of time. So anyway, you can see a little green shack up here to the left. That's where you check in. They got the scales here. So I'm gonna hop on the scale and then walk back, and usually there's somebody there in the scale house, or they'll drive up here in a minute, get me checked in. I'm surprised there's no other trucks here. And it's not muddy. It's gonna be muddy this afternoon because there's like 100% chance of rain. Yeah, there's nobody in the shack right now, but hopefully somebody will be coming over here in a minute. Yeah, here comes the truck. I don't know. Okay, more in a minute. All right, guys, so I've gotten checked in, and the loader, who's on channel 8, by the way, has told me just to get turned around here. Hope I get loaded before it starts raining. You can see it's starting to sprinkle already. So normally I get loaded kind of right there, straight ahead where that little opening is, but he's up there now loading a dump truck, maybe a different product, I don't know. But he told me to turn around and just wait for him. But yeah, this is just a big covered storage area where they just try to keep these products dry. I don't know, it just looks like dirt in there. But I don't know, I guess it has different mineral compositions, because what I'm picking up is called bauxite. When I hear of bauxite, I think of you know, more of a rock form. Maybe this is just ground up bauxite, I don't know. And this place we're going to in Kearneysville, West Virginia is called Rockwool. As I remember, they make some, as the name might suggest, Rockwool. Seemed like they made some sort of insulation type product. So there comes the loader man. He's probably gonna holler at me here in a second, tell me what to do. Just wait and see where it is he wants me to position. All right, looks like it's gonna be right there. All right. not going to be very level for the scales here, that's for sure. All right, he told me to stop. I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so he put a scoop in the front, the back, and the middle. And my scales are showing to be at about right at 32,000 on the front and the back. But it's not very level ground, so who knows? So he told me to go on back up to the scales and he'll top it off at the scale once we get a good reading. So he's following me now. He's got a scoop and he's following me. Man, the weather forecast for today around here, I mean, it's gonna rain a lot. More so later in the afternoon. So it's coming. So as you can see, headed back up to the scales. Boy, that didn't work very good. Whew, need to clean my windshield big time. All right, here we are back at the scale. Top up here. See what happens. They got a little digital readout over there on the green shack building. The scale, and it's reading at about.
All right, how much you want on there? You want toward middle to front?
Okay guys, so I've come off the scale and checked in at the office, got my paperwork. Still got to roll my, well, I've got to put my bows back in because he had me take my bows out and then get my tarp up, but I wanted to show you the load real quick. He did a good job of balancing it out on the scale. He let me get out and look at my scales, and he dumped some more in as needed, front, back. But that's the load right there, bauxite. So I'm gonna get my bows across, put my tarp up, and get on to the Oakley North Little Rock yard, and unfortunately have an early weekend. All right, folks, we're arriving back at the Oakley North Little Rock yard. Just giving you a look. I've got to call in to dispatcher Joey because I want to update him and let him know, since he said I could deliver this load Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to plan on delivering it Monday, leave out Sunday sometime. So I want to let him know that, and then I also need to let him know that next week I need to get home by Thursday night, not my normal Friday night. There's the driver's lounge on the right we just passed. Lots of trucks parked over here already. My truck needs a wash, but I'm going to pass on that for now because it's going to be pouring down rain here in a few hours. So we'll at least get a nice rinse off. So I'm just going to get over here, find me a spot to park, and then do a weekly recap for you. Try to find where I parked my vehicle over here. Oh, shit, there it is. All right. So, just giving you a look. There's the Arkansas River straight ahead there. Got some barges out on the water, you can see. That's a grain and fertilizer storage warehouse right there. Okay, more in a minute. Okay guys, so let's do a little recap. I jotted down some numbers here. So last week I had total miles of 1,983. Not a great week, kind of average. 1,983 miles. That's 726 empty miles and 1,257 loaded miles. That gave me a gross pay of $4,674 and a net pay of $3,405. And let's see, let me go back and look at that a second, kind of refresh where I went there. We started out going to Jackson, Tennessee, then we went to Memphis, to North Little Rock, then to Ashdown, Arkansas, and then I kind of drove about an hour and they changed my load. I went back to Texarkana, to Fort Smith, back to Texarkana, then to Jackson, Tennessee again, then to Clarksville. Wait a minute, that's the one they took off of me. So let's see, went to Ashdown. You know, I can't tell exactly, I don't remember exactly what the order of that was, but I did a lot of back and forth, Jackson, Tennessee, Fort Smith, Texarkana, North Little Rock, picked up some tire chips in Little Rock. So kind of a tight circle of travel. Anyway, let's see what else. This trip I have now, this load of bauxite, I'm planning to get it delivered Monday. Supposedly this place receives in West Virginia around the clock, but I should be able to get it delivered Monday afternoon sometime. It's about 16 or so hours of driving from here, so I'm gonna leave out pretty early Sunday, try to drive, you know, pretty much a full day, and then finish it out on Monday. And I've already told Joey I need to be home by Thursday night next week, so it'll kind of be a short week. Oh, I will say, even though, you know, some of the pay weeks, some of the pay, like this one here, you know, net pay $3,400, that's still okay. Not really where I want to be for a regular week, but it's okay, you know. And I will say that Joey and Oakley have done a great job of getting me home for the weekends. I talked to a recruit the other day that said that, you know, if he gets on with Oakley, his plan is to get home every other weekend. That's just the schedule he and his wife, you know, based on her work schedule. I don't know what that is, but he would be home every other weekend. So, you know, if you're doing something like that, that would definitely open you up to having bigger mileage weeks and bigger pay. But I'm on a schedule where, you know, most of the time I like to be home for the weekend. So, to make it work for me, you know. So, I realize I could make more money if I stayed out longer, but that's what I need to do for now. So, anyway, see if there's anything else I need to mention. I don't think so. Joey just emailed me is what I'm thinking about, to send in a detention sheet on that load at the 3M plant that canceled out on me this morning. So I'm gonna get that done before I start packing up my stuff. So I guess that's a wrap. We'll see you next week.